Welcome back. I am Reverend Toya Brown, founder of Genesis Life Center, coming to you from my very own kitchen here for today's segment of Spiritual Food for Thought. So many people now are getting healthy. They're getting their greens in, good vegetables. It's also very important as well to have a good mental diet. So that's what I want to speak with you today. There's four things that you want to make sure that you include in your mental diet. But before I go into those four things, first I want to let you know that your life is a direct correlation to what you feed upon, the thoughts that you're thinking. I'm going to say it again. Your life is a direct correlation to what you're feeding upon. And that's why it's so important for you to have the right thoughts, because thoughts create things, which are creating your life, your world, based on what you're thinking every day. So it's important to have a good mental diet and change the way you're thinking every day. What makes some people successful and some people are not successful is because of what they're feeding upon. So the first thing you want to have in your mental diet is a powerful affirmation, whether it's an affirmation that you've created or an affirmation that you have found that is working for you. It can be the word of God. It can be something that's spiritual. Whatever it may be, you want to have a good, powerful affirmation that moves you in a positive direction. That's powerful enough that's going to just impact your day. Every time you say the words, you should be able to feel something from this particular affirmation or word of God, or whatever it is that you want to use, but it has to be something that's powerful that moves you. Second thing you want to have in your mental diet is time to visualize. Wherever you want to go in life, you have to first see yourself doing it. So you want to take out at least 10 minutes or more in a day and sit still and just visualize where you're going. It is not enough for you to get in a car and just start driving. You have to have a destination. And in order for you to have a destination, you have to see yourself in whatever role or circumstance or position or change that you want to see happen. As a mental diet, you want to make sure that you're seeing yourself at least 10 minutes a day where you're going. Third, you want to feed on new information. So many people get trapped in a cycle where they're doing the same things, they keep running into the same people, and then they end up having the same troubles or drama. Well, it could be because you're feeding on the same things. Are you watching the news every day, feeding on negative information? Are you going to social media, looking at other people's drama? Are you going into little gossip circles, talking about what other people aren't doing or what you don't like? Are you reading publications that talk about everything that's bad and wrong with the world or with this particular group? Are you chasing every news story or injustice that's happening? Well, if that's you, then that's a prime indicator of why your life is going in the direction that it's going. So to change your mental diet, you want to start to feed on good information, new information, take up a new class, take up a new hobby, learn something even greater on your trade, or get into another circle, of people, make new contacts so that new information is coming into your mind. Because as new information come in, it's going to perpetuate and create new ideas, new opportunities to come into your life. But you have to get that new information in and feed on this new diet so that you can see new things happening in your life. The secret of success is not magical. It's not by chance. It's by putting in the right ingredients so that you can see the changes in your life. Number 4, you want to be around successful people. If you cannot physically be around successful people, try to meet with them online. Try to read about them. Go online and search for successful people. Get a magazine that's talking about successful people. When there's people who have overcome the challenges that you are currently in, you want to immerse yourself into their stories. You want to become one with these successful people, and you want to learn from them so that those successful outcomes will happen for you. And as you begin to immerse yourself in their stories, it becomes more real to your mind, and your mind begins to play that story out in your own personal life. It has happened to me dozens of times where I immerse myself into the story of someone else that's successful, and before you know it, you end up becoming into that same stature, that same role, those same occurrences begin to happen in your life, and miracles and great things and synchronicities begin to happen for you because you're in their story and it's becoming your story. So I'm going to go over the 4 steps again. Number 1, you want to have powerful affirmations in your day. You want to wake up in the morning and you're saying these affirmations. Number 2, you want to find 10 minutes or more a day to just sit still and visualize where you're going. The more you visualize, the more real it becomes, and before you know it, you'll get there. Number 3, you have to feed your mind new information. You can't just stay in the same circle, read the same things, eat the same foods, be around the same people, chase the same stories. You have to feed yourself new information. Taking up a new trade, a hobby, a new idea, a new neighbor, make it new. Number 4, make sure that the company that you keep is successful people. You want to be around successful people, and you want to be around successful stories. If you're doing those things, you will find that this new mental diet is going to change the trajectory of your life. You're going to see more things happening for you that is wonderful, that is exciting, that is new, and you will find yourself where you want to be by feeding on the right things and keeping the right ingredients on your mind so that your life is in direct correlation to what you're thinking in a positive way. I'm going to end it here for this segment. Hopefully this has been a blessing to you. Hit the subscribe button if it has, and share this video to your family and friends so that they can be blessed by it as well. And if you want to sow into this ministry and be a blessing to us, you can go to genesislife.com, hit the donate button, or you can send in a check or any other payables to P.O. Box 2754, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37075. And remember that change is happening, and the time to change is always now. God bless you, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you again.